Hello, podcast listeners. I hope you guys are doing good. Well, I know it has been a long time since I've made one of these talking, catching up with Tanya kind of podcast. So today I am here with a different concept rather than, I am talking, but I will be answering a few questions that I found on Pinterest. I was just scrolling through Pinterest and came across these set of questions, self-discovery questions, as they say. So I'll be doing 25 different questions, and yeah, let's get into it. So I'm gonna be honest before I start with the questions that I have actually gone through these and kind of made up in my mind, kind of. What do I want to answer? Because I don't want to make this too complicated, because if I start thinking, I get really deep within, and I don't want to make it too deep. Let's get with the first question. What is your biggest passion in life? Now, it took me a while to think about this because honestly, I don't know, I have always been passionate about art, but when I think about it, I don't really want to pursue art as a profession. I will talk about this later. So, apart from art, there's also music. I really want to learn music, but then I feel like it's not in my blood, honestly. I suck at music. I can't even sing, but I have tried, and let's just say tried. Yeah, not good at it. Well, I did play sports when I was in school. I was really passionate about sports back then. That's pretty much it, like up till 10th grade, honestly. Writing. So about writing, it's more like I think I'm not a writer, like I'm not a poet or anything. It's just a way of expression, and I think anyone who can express their words on a paper or anywhere, just express their feelings as words. Yeah, I consider that writing. Okay, this is a funny one though. Voice acting, maybe. In future, I don't know, I'm really interested. I want to do some voice acting for some animated movies. I don't know, anything really. And lastly, narration. Yeah, narration. The one I'm doing right now. It's not exactly narration, but it's like podcast, but something like that. Second question. How do you define success? Now, this is honestly really hard because you never know what success is until you achieve it. So for me, I don't know how to explain success because I don't know what success is right now for me. As humans, we're always craving for more and more, so we're never really satisfied. The more you get, the more you want. So as for now, in my third year of med school, as of now, all I want to see is my parents relax, honestly. I feel like the day my parents are not stressing about making the ends meet, when they're having a comfortable life, living on my money, I would say, I don't know. Well, I think that day when I see them relaxed, not stressed, I think that would be success for me right now, like in this today's context, in this time. So, that's pretty much it. Now, question number 3. What is your favorite childhood memory? I think I've talked about this before as well in my podcast. 100% it was on the beach. Well, when I was young, if you guys know me, I grew up in Middle East. So every weekend on Thursday, we would go to the beach, have a barbecue night when my parents, we would have shisha, hookah, whatever you want to call it, and barbecue, alcohol, not me and my mom, but then my uncle and my dad's, and just, enjoying as music, good lighting, swimming. So yeah, I just miss it so much because the whole family was together back then, and it's just like one of those core memories that, every time I shut my eyes, I can hear the ocean, I can hear the waves, I can hear the wind, I can hear those Arabic music, Arabs dancing here and there, people having campfire, laughing, and good smell everywhere. I love to sit on my car and read novels back then. I don't read anymore. But yeah, I mean, I think that particular memory is always going to stick to me. And no matter how much we try now, I don't think we can go back to those times. Things have changed a lot, but yeah, I mean, core memory for sure. Question number 4. What is the most challenging experience you've ever had? I think moving to India. After my 10th grade, when I moved to India, from Qatar directly to India, I think having to learn to do things on your own, though like it wasn't like I had to earn myself or anything, but it's just that as a 15-year-old, when I moved away from my parents, my life as a whole, I mean my friends and everything, when I had to go to a new place and restart my life again on my own, yeah, I think that was really tough on me. Like, I wasn't really prepared. It's not like I was struggling financially or anything. Like, it's not like I had to work my, way out to earn money. But it was more of physical, mental. Like, I think more than that, it was just emotional torture to me. A lot of things happened during that time. It wasn't just, studies and stuff. We also had some family issues happening. So yeah, I mean, that really took a toll on me. I have never been really good at socializing and stuff. So yeah, nah, definitely the time I was in India. That was honestly the most challenging experience. I mean, there have been after that, but then the first thing that comes to my mind is India. No offense to Indians, by the way. Question number 5. How do you handle stress or difficult situations? Okay, so to be honest, I'm the worst at this. Like, when it comes to stress management, I'm so bad at it. I'm literally so bad at it. So I don't think I can answer you this question. Like, maybe cry it out, because I always cry it out. Question number 6. What is your long-term goals and aspiration? As of now, since I'm studying medicine, I think it's becoming a doctor. But your goals doesn't always have to be related to your profession or anything. So in the long run, when I think about it, I think I would want my family. Like, I value family a lot. I mean, I feel like more than anybody else, my parents have always been there for me. So I want to give them the world. I mean, everybody does, right? So happier family, comfortable life. I think that to me would be the goal that I'm looking for. I mean, not just money, but then money, yeah, like, I mean, money is a big deal, guys. Money is a big deal. Money can buy happiness, and I stand by it. But yeah, I think happier family and comfortable life for sure. Question number 7. What is something you've always wanted to learn or try? Right now, I really want to learn singing, music. I have a ukulele, and I am been trying my best to learn it. I'm really bad at it and not consistent at all. So yeah, and of course sing. I have always wanted to sing. I'm not the best at it, but then let's just say that you would never want to hear me sing. Yeah. So apart from singing, there's also painting. You guys know that I do art, right? But then painting has never been, colors in general have never been my, what can I say? We've never really had a good relation, me and colors. So I really want to learn painting. I really want to give life to my drawings. Not that black and white sketches and all these things they don't give life to your art, but yeah, colors, they just bring it to life. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, painting, music for now. Question number 8. How would you describe your ideal day? An ideal day? Well, my normal day, if you know me, is very boring. I don't go anywhere if I don't have classes. I'm normally in my room, alone by myself, doing my own thing. Could be anything: drawing, watching something, sleeping, on Discord, talking to random people. Yeah, I do a lot of online stuff and, like stay in my bubble and behind the closed doors and don't like going out at all. So that's pretty much it. Like my day is boring. Like that's my day. When you talk about ideal day, the good day, I think it's that day when I wake up and decide to take a shower. Yup. I think the days that I take shower is just a really beautiful, nice day. Now, don't come at me and say, yo, you don't shower every fucking day. No, I don't shower every fucking day. But yeah. I mean, during the summer, yeah, because it's like, you're freaking sweating, so you do have to take a shower every day. For winters, I'm sorry, it's alternate, maybe 2 days in between. Yeah, don't hate me, guys. Question number 9. What are your core values and beliefs? This is a really tricky question. Honestly, I have no idea. But then I think I get let's talk about values rather than beliefs, because I don't really have any belief as such. When it comes to values, I think I value things that my mom is my role model, like the most important figure in my life. So I learned from her. There are a few things that I don't particularly agree on with her, but then, yeah, things that she has taught me, those values, respecting your elders and all the sanskar that I've got from her. And not just sanskar, I think when it comes to standing for myself, being confident, being outspoken and everything, like really, I love my mom, and yeah, I have learned a lot from her. So I don't really know how to answer this question, to be honest. Question number 10. What is your favorite way to give back to your community? These questions are so freaking weird. Okay, so I think when it comes to giving back to your community, or just, in general, what do you want to do for strangers? Like if you ask me, like, what is one thing that you think you'd want to do for these strangers to, just make their day? I think I would say giving back to the community would be making them smile. I love making people smile. I'm not really consistent with people. If you guys know me, like I am the worst friend ever. I don't like communicating. I'm always so reserved and all that. But yeah, when I get to do things for the people, I try my best to be best at it. Try my best to, reach my limits, honestly. So yeah, just seeing people smile because of me, I think as a doctor in future, this is going to be the key point for in my life. Like, if my patient is not satisfied, I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. So, nothing serious, but still, like, just saying, some might even call me a people's pleaser, which I am. I used to be. I don't think I am right now. I used to be big time, but now I just, I have given up on people. I've given up on myself. Stop pushing myself. So yeah, let's move on to the next question. Question number 11. What is your biggest fear and how do you overcome it? Okay, when you talk about fear, like if you're talking about phobias, I have entomophobia. So it's a fear of insects. I hate insects. I hate bugs. Anything that doesn't look humanly is scary. Anything that doesn't have hands, eyes, mouth, I don't know, is scary. Anything with antenna is scary, okay? And anything that flies, not birds, but then, yeah. So, if you know me, like, you should know that I don't know how many nights I've, stayed up crying because I was scared of something. And yeah, summer is approaching and I'm really scared for myself, I'm not gonna lie. Winter this year was really tough. I had such a hard time because I moved out of hostel and the room that I moved into was not really the best. So winter was really tough on me. And I was kind of waiting for summer. A few days back, I saw a cockroach in my washroom and what can I say? God reminded me, it reminded me of why I hate summer so much. So yeah, I'm not really particularly excited, honestly. The weather right now is so good. It's not hot, it's not cold. The transition, I don't know what it's called. Is it spring, autumn? I don't know what it's called. Whatever it's called, it's nice. Apart from that, let's get into like more emotional part. I also have a fear of being alone. I know, irony, because I always push people away. But yeah, exactly. Like, I am so bad at friendships, but I'm really scared of, being alone, like being not enough for anyone. So first, I'm sorry, being not enough for people is one of the biggest fears that I have. And I think the main reason of me distancing myself from people is because of my inconsistency. I'm so bad I'm so bad at being, that one good friend, or like just good friend in general. I'm so bad at it that I have hurt so many people in my life, and at this point I feel like if I'm not close enough, yeah, like it's not gonna be bad, right? What's that there's a saying, right? Something about no chase, no case, or something. I don't know, never mind. Why do I keep making a fool out of myself? Let's move on to a different question. Question number 12. What is the most important lesson you've learned in your life so far? When you think you're at the lowest of your life, trust me, it can get way worse than that. That is not your threshold. If you just push a little bit, just push yourself enough, you can actually escape it. Like they say, every other day is a new beginning. After 24 hours get over, there's another 24 hours and more to come. If not the whole year, if not the whole month, another month, if not that whole year, another year. It's not a big deal, and you got this. Also, I want to tell you myself that, I think in life I have been so focused on one, like one way, one direction. So let's talk about it in a way, like if you're stuck in a tunnel and it's dark and you're seeing one way out, you're so focused on that one particular, door, that one particular way out, that you forget to look around. And always remember that a tunnel doesn't always have to have, like one opening. It can have various different openings. You just have to look around. Maybe the door is shut. You have to open it, push it open to get out of it. Doesn't always have to have one outcome. It can have various outcomes. Maybe I did not put it right, but yeah, this is exactly what I want to tell. It's something like I've learned in my life so far. I kind of lost myself there. So, yeah. Question number 13. What is your favorite way to relax or unwind? Probably through art. Yeah, like you guys know me, I love doing art. If not art, usually it's art plus watching something. Mainly English stuff because I cannot read subtitles, but I'm doing something on the paper. But yeah, I mean, probably simply just watching some series, binge watching on movies. My comfort movie would be horror, thriller, anything that has, me focused, grabs my focus, exactly. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Or sleep, literally, just sleep. Question number 14. I kind of messed up the questions here. It's 15 in mine. I think I'm at 14, right? What is your favorite type of music and why? This question is really not for me because I don't really have a type for my music. I listen to everything really. It depends on my mood. If I'm happy, I'm listening to some upbeat. If I want to dance, I'm listening to some, good ass beat kind of music. Yeah, just really depends. If I'm sad, just slow songs. I think mainly because I am more on the quieter and sad side. Yeah, so like most of my playlist is really slow, relaxing songs. But yeah, like I can swing all the ways. So weird. Question number 15. How do you handle disagreement and conflict in relationship? I mean, it's a universal answer, honestly. Like, if you're having a conflict or disagreement, communicate. It's as simple as that. You gotta communicate, talk it out, lay down all the problems, and just find solution for it. That was, I think this whole thing was when I was younger, like in my previous relationships. But honestly, like right now, I'm really just tired. At this point, I don't like, talking at all. Like, I'd be like, okay, you know what, whatever, it's fine. I give up. I accept. I think I've from communication I have shifted to acceptance. Like, at this point, if my partner says, if at this point if my partner calls a dog cat, I'd be like, yeah, that is a cat. So yeah, I mean, I'm tired of arguing and just making a commotion at this point. Question number 16. What is something you're currently working on improving about yourself? There are a lot of things really that needs improvement in my life. But if you ask me one particular thing which is above them all is, I think I really, 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 really need to work on my consistency. Not just with my podcast or people around me. It's also with my art, with the music that I'm trying to learn. I'm just very inconsistent. Like, today I'm going to be super passionate about it. Tomorrow I'm just going to be meh, yeah, whatever. I'm going to do it later. Also my studies, yeah, like I'm not consistent with that either. So I see myself being in trouble because of this particular problem. Even shows, like if I'm watching a series and I'm binge watching, if I stop in between, that's it. I'm never getting back to it. So yeah, that is one of my many problems. But this one is major, really major problem. Question number 17. What is your favorite travel destination and why? I want to travel a lot of places. I don't really have a particular, like, oh, I want to travel to this place kind of list. But I think before I go around the world, I really want to travel my own country, Nepal. It's such a beautiful country. I haven't really gotten to travel much. My parents are really protective and all that. Don't really have that many friends to go around or try to even travel. So yeah, if I had to pick a country, I think I would pick a country that is rich in culture. I love to explore, cultural heritage, honestly. Just, learn about different cultures and try different food. So yeah, food hunting and culture hunting. I don't know if that's a word. Question number 18. What is your favorite way to spend quality time with your loved ones? So when I think about loved ones, I think of my parents, and with my mom, I think it's mostly cooking because we're having the most bizarre conversations in the kitchen. Could be family gossip, could be some other gossip, telling her about my friends, my college stuff, just, in general, anything. It's just really fun talking with my mom in the kitchen. And I think everyone could relate to that. Just, looking at my mom. My mom loves to teach me how to cook. She tells me science behind everything. She's like, sorry. Nepali just slips out. Why did I put this here? Why does this come first? How to cook this, how to cook that, and like give me tips and just teaches me a lot of stuff. So I really like, and I love cooking. So yeah, I really like. I think that would be my quality time with my mom. And just like if we talk about family, like I said about the barbecue stuff, it's just everyone, the whole fam together, good food, movie. Just having conversation and making fun of each other, just talking about life in general. It's just, yeah, I think that particularly is the quality time I would really prefer with my loved ones. Okay, so moving on to 19th question. How do you define love and who does it mean to you? What? How do you... Oh, okay. What does it mean to you? So this question, I think a lot of people would not be able to answer it. I mean, I am people. I don't know how to answer it either. It is a really tough question, to be honest. in my, like, how I see love is that love is just an emotion. It's just, it's sorry, love is just a mixture of a lot of emotions. It's not just one particular emotion like click love. It is a build of emotion, could be care with I don't know, a lot of bonding. You care about the person, you just think about that person, you enjoy the company of that person. You just like, yeah, a lot of things together is called love. And what it means to me is it's kind of bizarre. Like, when you think about love, you're always thinking, oh, you're talking about my boyfriend or my girlfriend, husband, my other half. But not exactly. Love comes in so many forms. Your love for your parents, your love for your pets, not just your pet, maybe you're a toy that you own, maybe a laptop or your mobile, maybe a certain notebook, a teddy bear or something, plushie. Could be your shoes. So love comes in different forms. Like, it's not that I'm comparing my love for my shoe and love for my parents differently. I'm just saying that, love just comes in different forms. And when you say what it means to me, it's honestly a really difficult question to answer. It's just, I see it in a way that something that makes me happy cares for me and I care for them equally. Question number 20. What is your biggest pet peeve? Holy fuck. You guys, I don't have many pet peeves, but then these two. Firstly, long nails. Not just long nails. Long, dirty nail. If you have long nails, no problem. Paint them. Don't leave them just there. And when dirt accumulates in them, so disgusting. How can you have such dirty nails? Like, no. Can't do that. Either you cut your nails or just paint them. Don't let me see those debris stuck in there. Oh, that's disgusting. And the second one would be chewing gum. Not just chewing gum. Like, yeah, you can chew gum. You can chew on chewing gum. I don't know. I mean, you can chew gum, but then when you're a teacher or you're giving a presentation or you're just when you're a bit when you lie in that status, when you're high up there and you're in front of a lot of kids, please do not chew chewing gum. Please don't chew gum. It sounds so weird, but please don't do it. It's, oh my fucking god, it's so annoying. Like, I want, like, when somebody does that, I honestly want to put my hand in their mouth, take the gum, and throw it out the window. Like, if you don't throw it, let me do it for you. It's just so disrespectful, really annoying when it's like, the sound. Oh, no, I can't do it. Question number 21. How do you prioritize your time and commitments? Honestly, if you want an honest answer, how I do it is, do not talk to people, do not leave the house. Stay in your house. Just don't see the daylight. If you want to get out at night when no one can see you and you can see people. Yeah. Exactly. Question number 22. What is something you've always wanted to achieve but haven't yet? If you're talking about skills, I think painting, music, socializing. I think I need to socialize. I need to learn how to socialize. It's not that I don't know how to socialize, it's just that I'm very awkward. And I'm pretty charismatic if I had to, sit down and talk, but then it's very rare for me to actually get out and socialize. So, maybe like when you're talking about skills, something I want to learn is getting out of the house. That is something that I want to learn. I don't get out of my room at all. Like, I could be dead in there and no one would know for months until the smell comes out. Yeah. So that is one thing. Question number 23. What is your favorite way to show appreciation to others? If you're my friend, you should know that I love making things for people. If I go somewhere, if I'm visiting some country or anywhere really, and I see something that reminds me of that person, I will get it. I always get gifts from my friends whenever I'm going out. Even when I went to Qatar or India, I always bring gifts for my people. So yeah, I think I'm gonna stop doing this because I don't feel the appreciation coming back. Why am I saying it like that? Appreciation coming back to me. Like, it's not give and take at this point. And I know I shouldn't be expecting, but sometimes, sometimes you do expect, and it's starting to hurt me. And I feel like I'm just giving giving all these people way too much importance, and I should stop. And this is where exactly my people's pleaser thingy, the tag, I'm kind of it's like a leech, and I'm trying to get it off my body. So yeah. Question number 24. What is a piece of advice you'd want to give to the 16-year-old you? And I know I just answered a question just like this earlier, but I do have an answer for this one as well, because at 16 I was at the at the start of my career, like when I was about to pick my what I want to pursue in life. And I think I want to tell myself, my 16-year-old self, that pause, like, wait, you don't have to rush. You do not have to rush. Just pause, breathe, think before you do anything, think before you decide, because I think I rushed into this thing without even thinking twice, without researching more that whether I want to do this or not, how is life going to be after this. So yeah, like, pause, breathe, think before you decide. The door right in front of you doesn't have to be the right door, Maybe there's a door right beside the door you're looking at, and you're too focused on that particular door. It's just like the tunnel example that I gave. There are a lot of doors. You don't have to really focus on one, and that is something that I would tell tell me as a 16-year-old. But yeah, it's gone and it's done. So there's no point of now, thinking about it, regretting. Question number 25. What are your biggest daily distraction? This is a really easy question. Social media. No, you know what? Not social media. I think it's my phone. Because honestly, even if when I have all my accounts deactivated, I'm glued to my phone. Could be that I'm scrolling YouTube. I scroll YouTube. Could be that I downloaded this random, easygoing game, and now I'm playing that game. Or sometimes I even scroll through my old photos and just get engaged in that for hours and hours, and and then just get sad about my old days, old times, old memories, when I go back and then cry about it, and then since I've cried about it and now I'm tired, I go to sleep. So yeah, my biggest distraction is completely, totally phone. Question number 26. Do you consider yourself an introvert or extrovert? Do you wish you were the other? Okay, I used to say that I'm ambivert. And yeah, I think I am an ambivert, but then during my 5th semester, I realized that I had like really bad social anxiety back then. I wouldn't get out of my room, I wouldn't go to mess, I wouldn't eat. I just lost a lot of weight for a while, and yeah, it was just, everything was going downfall for myself. And that's when I realized that no, like, I'm not ambivert. I'm 100% introvert. It's just I'm an introvert trying to hide away from the world, trying to showcase myself as an extrovert in situations. But these days I don't even try, honestly. I'm literally done with it. Like, yeah, like, yo, whatever. But I do wish, like the question says, like, do you wish you were the other? Yes, I do wish I was an extrovert, because I see people, making friends so damn easily, and I'm so jealous about it, because on the other hand, I'm really alone, and I wish there were people who would just, knock on my door, push it open, be like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Yeah, just let me stay here. So yeah, I wish I was an extrovert. Question number 27. How would you describe yourself in 5 words? This is such a... Okay, 5 words. Well, I took a long time to think about these 5 words, but honestly, I'm not really satisfied with it. But yeah, whatever. The first one has to be beautiful. I love myself and I think I'm really beautiful, whatever anyone else says. Beautiful and hot, like, those are in the same point. Talented, yes, I do consider myself talented somewhat. I mean, it's not like I'm completely useless. I can earn myself a little bit of some little amount. So I think, yeah, I do feel like I'm a bit talented. Not too much though. Lost for sure. Lost, not lost. Lost. Lost for sure. I have no idea what I'm doing in life and what I will be doing. I think these days I have built a picture in my head of what my future might look like, but I'm still very much lost. Fourth one would be lonely because I have nobody. It's not even funny at this point. It is concerning with the amount of, alone time that I spend. Um, Number five is mother. I, I know. I mean, I'm describing myself as a mother. Now, you're probably wondering, what do you mean? What mother? Well, I think I love taking care of people. Like, I don't know, it's just a thing. Like, I really like taking care of people. Like, I have this motherly vibe to myself. I consider myself, like motherly. I think I have motherly vibe because I just love taking care of people, like brushing my hands through their hair. Just I don't know how to explain it. It's just a thing. It's not like I'm feeding them milk, which if you're a kid, if you're under 18, this should be censored, but you know what? I'll give you a pass. Anyways, yeah. Question number 28. Do you consider yourself brave? Yes. I went through a lot in life. Like people say that, oh, everybody goes through things and blah blah blah, but then I'm not everybody, and I'm gonna look at myself and I'm telling you, probably, let's say, when I moved from Nepal to Qatar, that was a huge change, right? But then moving from Qatar to India was even worse. And having to restart my life back then, I think as a 15-year-old, I did a great job. Not just that, after I left India and then I had to restart my life in Nepal, where again I did not know anybody, and with university and everything happening, I yeah, I bounced right into position. I don't know how to explain it, but like, yeah, I had to restart a lot many times, and in that process I kind of lost myself as a person, and then a lot of stuff happened as well, be it family, financially. So it's just emotionally, financially, I wouldn't say physically, but then yes, like, it was really draining for me. So I think I did make out of I did make it out of it. So yeah, I do consider myself brave. Question number 29. When you look in the mirror, what do you say to yourself? I love this question. I say, listen, Tanya, you are loved, you are beautiful, and I'm proud of you. I know you got this. I love you. I think this is my go-to line every time I'm crying and I have nobody to tell me to stop crying and that I'll be okay. I literally go to the mirror, look at myself crying, and then I tell this to myself, and then I realize how ugly I look and I laugh about it. So yeah, this is it. I have been saving the best and most difficult question for the end, and that is question number 30. What do you like about yourself? I think this question is, like, for me, it's one of the toughest question ever, because it's so hard to, like, people be like, oh, I love me, I love myself, self-love, blah blah blah. But when somebody is asked, what do you like about yourself, it's really hard to, look inside yourself and point out the good things that you think about yourself. So I don't want to talk about physical wise, like, not physically, but I think I'm proud of how much I have endured, in, like, I have, what? I wrote it down and I don't know what I wrote. Anyways, let me, like, fuck this. Let's talk about it, phone to me. I mean, you guys to me. So I'm proud of how much I've endured in my life, honestly. Like, after all that, and, not giving up and getting right back on track again and again, yeah, that has, really done shit for me. I mean, I haven't really talked about everything completely. I haven't been honest because there are a lot of things that I cannot put on the socials, not just because of like strangers listening to it, also because what if it comes to my to my, I don't know, my relative or my parents, and even like I don't want them to think that, oh my god, my daughter is putting our personal stuff out there. So I wouldn't want that. But a lot of things went downhill in lockdown, after lockdown, still going downhill. And there have been so many times that I've thought of, ending things because I still feel like I am, one of the biggest assets my parents have right now. Like, I'm the biggest burden in my family for now, at least right now, because once I start earning, I think I can give back. For now, uh, it just makes me really, sad and worried when I look at them. That, oh fuck, like because I had to study blah blah blah, or just because I exist, they have to do all this, they have to go through it, and fighting that urge of killing yourself and ending things is really tough. It sounds funny that, oh what, you're a coward. I mean, I know you're scared of pain, exactly why you can't kill yourself. It's not just that. I think it's also the fear of your loved ones being left behind. Like when I think about it, yeah, I can kill myself and I'll be done. But then the amount of patience, the amount of the years of their life that my parents have given to me, I don't want them to, after I die, I don't want them to sit down and cry about the fact that I, I cry about the fact that they wasted all these years on me. I don't want them to regret about like spending all these years after me. I'm the only child, so also like, I have to look after my parents. So I know I'm saying a lot of and stuff like that, but I'm just thinking like how it would be to end things. So especially with like me watching a lot of true crime stuff on YouTube and podcasts, listening to a lot of podcasts, it has really been affecting me. And I haven't really watched any this week because it had really been getting to me. Like I was feeling so suicidal. I kept imagining myself hanging. I know it's so fucked up. Trigger warning. I mean, there's no point of giving trigger warning now, but then yeah, I kept imagining myself hanging myself again and again. It was like I felt like I was hallucinating at some point. I had a breakdown. I went to my washroom, sat down on the floor, and just cried my heart out because obviously I can't be crying in front of my parents. I don't want my mom to ask me questions about why you're crying and stuff. So yeah, and then also like sometimes when my mom tells me, she hugs me and she tells me like, I know you have to endure a lot, I know you're going through a lot, but you can't really tell me and stuff. That really gets to me. Like I'm glad she understands me. I know she can't do really, she really can't do anything about it, but it's not in her control. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And I wanted to do 100 questions. Then I moved down to 50, but then I thought 50 is too much. I'm gonna do 30. So here are 30 questions answered by me. I hope you guys like the series. If you like it, do comment on it, and I will see you in my next episode. Thank you for listening, guys. If you have reached this far, honestly, love you so much. Like, there's so much love for you. And if you're falling asleep, good night. If you have not, good day. Thank you. It's your host, Tanya.